Welcome back. Today we're making another Honeydukes, and the dot code is right there, the pinhole, which means this should be the beans. So let's open it and see. And it is, because I can see the container in there. So.
Your favorite is coming to town.
We have blue, red, and yellow mica.
When we were on
we have
vacation,
a cute container.
One of my friends got it.
Got what?
The jelly beans.
Oh, did they? When we went to Universal?
Yeah,
oh, okay. Ooh, and we're going to be mixing colors to make all sorts of different beans. And then I kept my black resin because I'm going to make a couple black ones because those are my favorite kind of jelly beans. So we're going to put mica in there and swirl it around, add the colors, or add the clear resin, swirl it around to make the colors. You're going to repeat that 1 to 5 times so that you have enough jelly beans to fill up the thing. Yeah. This feels like there's nothing in it. I think it's just the, that was silly and kind of wasteful. They could have just put it in there with something else. Yeah, so that makes 12 beans at once.
That's a lot.
Ooh, this is a hefty little jar. Here's what the bottle looks like. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, I love it.
All right, let's clean up and start making these. I started off with the black first, and this took forever. And maybe it's just this type of resin, but there was tons of air bubbles and they were hard to get out. But yeah, some of these might need to be cleaned up. How cute are those? I love the little licorice ones. Make sure when you make the jelly beans that you don't have it too full, or else you'll have like spillage. And those are kind of hard to clean up. So I think I'm gonna do one color at a time. I'll do like a whole tray of blue, and maybe I'll do like some light blue and then darker blue. Then I'll do yellow, then I'll do red, and then I'll start mixing them because we should have enough resin to do all that. And I do have extra resin too, so I have clear from the other leftover ones we've done. Starting with blue, because that's my favorite color.
I got black ones.
Black's my favorite color too. I like blue and black.
No, black is your most favorite color, so that's why you did black jelly beans first.
That's partially true. So I just put 1 scoop in those, because I think that'll make it pretty light. See, like this one has a lot in there, so I'll put that in there. The hole in which the resin goes in for the beans is small at the top. I think that's what contributes to maybe the air bubbles. Instead of it being a completely wide open mold at the top. That's just my theory. All right, almost done. So you just put like the smallest squeeze of resin in there. I could already tell by looking at this that it's coming out thinner than what the black did. So maybe that'll cut back on those air bubbles that the black gave me. Okay, I have them filled. I might need to add resin to some of them, but you don't want to overfill these, that's for sure. I feel like this is going to take absolutely forever to do. But very fun. I mean, obviously more fun if you're not filming and have to do this with a camera in between you and the mold. I feel like that always takes forever. So I'm gonna continue mixing these up, and I'll cure them and show you what they look like. So some of these are darker, some of these are lighter, and some of them aren't mixed that well. I kept mixing and mixing and mixing. Maybe I put too much powder. I'm not sure. Let's see what they look like when we take them out. I think I'm gonna do yellow next. I'll do all the solid colors and then I'll start mixing them. Ugh, some of these are hard to get out. You kind of have to press them and then grab them with your nail. I think these look pretty cute, and there's a little bit of a color variation. You can't really see the swirling as good as I thought you would, so that's good. So let's start with a yellow. So I'm just going to put a tiny amount in each one. And the ones that have more mica, I'm just going to go with it. That way we have a darker yellow. Those of you that don't know, we actually went to Universal. Was it last month? No, technically 2 months ago. And we went to the Harry Potter land, which we've been there before, but it's such a cool place. You get to go into Honeydukes, and of course they sell chocolate frogs, and the butterbeer's amazing. You can get it frozen, hot, and it tastes different. It's so good. Almost tastes like a cream soda. I've heard that Sonic even either is coming out or already has a version that kind of tastes like butterbeer. And I just accidentally smeared that everywhere, so I'm just gonna brush it back in there. This is a messy process and very time consuming. So where is my resin? Here it is. I will work on filling these up, swirling them, curing them, and I'll cut back so you can see what they look like. I did add a little bit of blue to the ones that were really light yellow. So let's see how those turned out. I don't think they're a very good green, but we'll see. There is mica all over this mat. Final product. They look more yellow now that they're out of the mold. Some of them are very yellow. And the greens are pretty light. So let's make, I guess I'll do red next. Here are my reds. I think they turned out pretty good. I'm going to do purple next by mixing blue and red together. Purple is pretty dark. That's because I think I had too much blue. It should be a lot of red, little blue. But let's do green next, and then we have orange. These are supposed to be orange and green. I guess they do kind of look orange and green. One looks a little red. At this point, I feel like I'm completely over making jelly beans, so I'm just going to dump them all in here so we could kind of give them a mix before putting them in our container. Mine aren't, maybe, I don't know. I feel like they weren't as vibrant as they should have been, but maybe I'm being dramatic. I might make more, especially if this doesn't fill up the container. Speaking of container, let's build that. Give them a mix. Make sure you spill them.
You're very good at this, Mom.
You think? I don't know.
They ended up very beautiful, I think.
You're a good cheerleader, you know that?
Great.
I feel like maybe it needs more yellow to brighten it up or something. But let's build the box. Let's see if I can remember how to do this from yesterday. We're gonna pop it. That's the bottom. So the sides go in. These little sides go in first. So we're gonna bend them down. Then this one goes down. And then the one that looks like a field goal, for lack of a better word, tucks under these, I think. My husband literally did this in 2 seconds.
How can Dad do that in like 2 seconds?
I don't know.
That's impossible.
I think it goes under the initial flaps.
That has the quickest hands in the world.
I know. It just doesn't make sense to me. My brain does not calculate how to do that.
Or sense.
I think this has to go away at the bottom. I had that backwards. So the sides go in, and then the field goal one goes down, and then this tab tucks under it. So let's see if we have enough. Oh my gosh, I could still make more.
But
I'll probably do that on my spare time.
I think you're done.
I mean, I could leave it like that.
Yeah,
Just
looks
close
like
it.
there's too many.
Just like this.
So now I'll just put it in
Oh gosh,
here.
I gotta build another one. I forgot about that.
No matter what.
This one doesn't, it has the same kind of bottom, but it's paper. So hopefully I don't mess it up. Let's see. Oh, it's a, yeah, I don't know. This goes down, then the field goal one, and then it's hard to hold these. Boom. I guess you really need to kind of bend them down first so that they stay in that stance. And then this tucks under. No, these go under. No, that doesn't make sense. I think these have to tuck under the flaps. Leave me a comment. Am I the only one that struggles with this? This is stupid. This is like tying the potions all over again. Oh, kind of. Did I do it? Oh my god, I did it. Wow. I'm impressed by myself. Okay, let's fit those in there. It looks pretty full once they're in there. Now what in the world? These all gotta tuck into each other? Why? Why do we have to have complicated things? Oh dear Lord, I think I'm doing it. Oof. Dear Lord, that took forever. And I'm never touching this again. I'm never opening it. Oh my gosh. And I feel like it could pop open at any moment. I feel like it's moving. Yikes.
It is moving.
It is. I just wish there was a better way to have done this, but it's definitely a cute build. For this series, oof, I'll have to say it's my least favorite just because it was more difficult to do than the other ones.
No, it's because you're actually doing something.
No, this took I think an hour and a half to do, I think.
I think it was an hour.
So yeah, what do you guys think? I give it like an 8.5. I still like it. I like the beans.
I'll give it a 2.5.
2.5, dang, that's low.
It's because you give it a brutal.
All right, well, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see me build the others, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. Bye, guys.